How so many people fail in their first mining job with Mike the Sparky. Hi, Mike. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Andrew.
Excellent. So, in today's video, I was just going to ask you the question, your observations on why people fail so much when they get to site.
Sure. Okay. I've been through highs and lows myself. I've only been in the game for a few years, so I've only sort of seen a couple of people just crash, quit, and go. But I think the probably the big thing is just luck. A lot of it is, you know, as I was saying in one of my previous videos, you can turn up to site and you can have the most supportive ever team, and you're going to think this is great, I can do this. And some sites you're going to turn up and they are going to be very cold to you, or they're a certain department, if you're in a trade in particular, someone got let go or you're there to replace somebody or something, they're going to be reluctant to help you. Nobody likes to help the new guy. You're seen as a real pain. I did quite a lot of cases where I was actually picking people up from camp and taking them onto site because nobody else wanted to help them out, or they didn't know where to go or what to do. And so whenever I used to see them there, you could pick them out straight away, just sitting there looking confused, and then I'd just take
Lost.
them straight to I'd just say, look, where are you going, mate? And, oh, I don't know, I'm a new starter. And I was right, I'll take you down to the site office sort of thing. And because I did that out of sheer frustration that they were just, they were basically just ignored. And, like when I first arrived on site, my first gig, I had some, I think it was like khaki shirt and pants that I was asked to wear because, that's all I had because I'd done some volunteer work at a wombat sanctuary a few months
Yep.
before. And so, I'd turned up looking like, they said, looking like Crocodile Dundee. And so they're poking fun at me and all that. And I thought, oh, one of the guys wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. So I kind of thought, oh, yeah, okay. And I just dealt with it for a while. And then after a while, they just stopped and they were like, oh, yeah, just throw on your orange shirt and blah, blah, blah. And it was on from there. And after that, they were, everyone was really supportive and helpful, and that.
It's
But
the
yeah,
initial
it's
period where they're trying to work out whether you're going to make it or not, because nobody wants to
yeah,
invest time into anybody if they're only going to be there 5 minutes. So that's the big
that's right.
struggle.
It is, and they do something that's referred to as you shit testing. So they'll give you a bit of shit to just to see if you can hack it, and you gotta be prepared to deal with that. Sometimes they'll do it for a week, sometimes they'll do it for a month, but eventually you'll get through it. And like I said, if it is really bad, all you can do is stick it out for a little while and then change to something that is a little bit more supportive. But it's always a real gauntlet in your first year or 6 months at least, because as you say, nobody wants someone who's got 2 months of experience on there. They want at least 6 months, and possibly you can take a contract job first of all, because like at least it's going to come to an end. And if it's really bad, it's going to come to an end without you having to, sever your contract or anything with
Yep.
anyone. Um, so that's an option, but yeah, it's just resilience really, and having to have that drive in you to just keep going no matter what, and know that everything is temporary. It's doesn't have to be forever. You just have to stick it out for a given period of time, and that will take you a long way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and knowing what you're getting yourself into makes a big difference as well. If you're not relying on
absolutely.
other people to teach you how the mine works, if you've got that squared away already, that makes a huge difference.
Absolutely, and a lot of them have no idea, or most of them will just have absolutely no idea that you have that knowledge already. But at the same time, you've also got to not use that deadly phrase, which is "I already know that." If someone's telling you something, just listen to them and just appreciate the fact that they've taken the time to tell you, even though you may know it already.
Yep.
And just use it as extra reinforcement for your education, and that it's a
Yep.
reminder or something. So.
I got told something as a young fella, like, he may be
Yeah.
screaming at you, but he wouldn't be screaming at you if he didn't care.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to impart
Or
knowledge onto you. He's not doing a very good job. He's screaming at you, but at least he's trying.
or throwing stuff at you. That's the
Yeah,
other one.
yeah, exactly. I had a jumbo operator that used to like to throw the bits. So
Yeah,
yeah.
bits of Polly Pipe are,
No,
are
no,
really
no,
good.
the
Yeah.
the jumbo bits. He used to
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah, I go back to those days.
oh, yeah. Things have changed in the industry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Things have changed a lot. Things have changed a lot. But yeah, so if you've got any more questions about how to get in, please send them through. And I just want to thank Mike again for doing these videos. Much appreciated, mate. And
No worries.
yeah, if you've got any questions about it all, please send them through. And if you could share the video around and like and subscribe the channel. Thanks.